Hi, Tom Lydon here in Hollywood, Florida at the Inside ETF Conference. I'm here with John Frank, QQQ strategist at Invesco. Great seeing you, John.
Tom, great being here.
So, big announcement. Today is the 20th anniversary of the QQQ. That 20 years went by pretty quick.
Yeah, I mean, it did. It's pretty exciting. I think I talked to a lot of investors who seem to be around from the beginning. So for those that have ridden the ride, I think they've enjoyed it quite well.
So let's talk about the essence of the QQQ. What's it based on?
So it's based off the NASDAQ 100, which is the 100 largest stock that's traded on the NASDAQ. A lot of investors think it's just technology, and actually today it's about 40% technology and 60% other sectors. So we really look at it as large cap growth and has a lot of the biggest innovators that we know in the economy today.
Yeah, so when you look back on that 20 years, we've had some great times in the market, we've had some challenging times in the market. How would you say QQQ held up?
Well, I think it's since its inception, it's outperformed the broader U.S. equity markets by a little bit. Maybe a little more volatile, but its performance has been strong. And I think the great thing about having the track record is really looking back and see how it performed in different environments. So having a real live track record to look at and say, how did it do in a tech crisis? How did it do in a financial crisis? Really gives investors data points to analyze how it might perform in other types of markets going forward.
Yeah, and around this conference here today, we're talking about innovation in ETFs. But even though this ETF is 20 years old, it's pretty innovative because those 100 constituents in the index, they're not stagnant. They change over time, correct?
Exactly, yeah, the holdings change over time, and in fact, we were looking at just the other day what the portfolio looked like in March of 2000, and some of those names are still there, like Microsoft was a big holding, but a lot of the other big names turn over, so you don't really know what the future holds, and whatever is in the portfolio today, might not be there in 20 years, so.
How often does the index change?
Well, it's reconstituted annually, and that's usually in December, so it does change to get the new names in there, but over time, you can really see those impacts have big effect on the fund, so.
Well, it's an exciting day for sure, and I'm glad to be able to celebrate it with you.
Great, well we are too. It's very exciting, so thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you.